Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Body Mind Healing. My name is Maria Sanchez. I am a holistic health consultant, a family nurse practitioner, a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, and a doctor in nursing practice. Today's topic is the wound of indifference. The wound of indifference is a deeply emotional experience that originates when someone significant in our lives fails to provide us with attention, affection, or recognition. This wound is not physical, but rather psychological in nature, often developing during the early stages of our development, especially between the ages of 0 and 7 years old, when our emotional needs were unmet. This experience often leads us to grow up feeling invisible or worthless, which deeply affects our relationship with ourselves and with others. Healing the wound of indifference requires internal work that connects us with the most intimate roots of our subconscious, where emotional wounds reside. If we ignore this wound or refuse to work through it, it remains open and might manifest in ways that make it hard for us to feel neutral about other successes. It can lead us to feel envy, selfishness, criticism, or judgment, and prevents us from genuinely celebrating others' accomplishments because we carry the mark of never having been acknowledged ourselves. What are the characteristics of the wound of indifference? This wound forms when a significant figure, such as a parent or caregiver, behaves with coldness, detachment, or disinterest toward us, particularly when they ignore our achievements or emotions. It causes feelings of invisibility, emotional abandonment, or inner emptiness, especially in environments where emotions are minimized or invalidated. It can lead to behavioral patterns such as a constant search for validation, fear of rejection, difficulty connecting emotionally, and low self-esteem. Healing this wound often requires psychotherapy, conscious self-work, and reconnecting with our self-worth to rebuild a healthy emotional identity. Practical interventions to help heal this wound might be 1. Acknowledging the wound. One way is to name what happened. Give ourselves permission to accept that we were unseen or invalidated in childhood without minimizing or justifying the actions of those who failed us. Another way is emotional validation, recognizing that this wound is real, legitimate, and has left a mark on how we connect with others. 2. Inner child work. One way is guided visualization or therapeutic writing. Imagine our inner child during moments of loneliness or sadness and approach them as our adult self to offer comfort in the words they needed to hear. Another way is internal dialogues, asking ourselves, what did I need as a child that I did not receive? And how can I give that to myself now that I am an adult? 3. Compassion practices for ourselves and others. One way is compassion meditation, practices like metta or loving kindness meditation, where we wish well-being first to ourselves and then to others. Another way is healing affirmations, repeating phrases like, I'm learning to value my feelings, I'm worthy of being seen, I am in the process of healing. 4. Belief reprogramming. Indifference often shapes deep beliefs such as, I'm not enough, I do not matter, or I do not deserve happiness. These beliefs can be addressed through cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT, schema therapy, trauma-informed psychotherapy. 5. Relational or group therapy. One way is healing through connection. Therapeutic group experiences show us we are not alone and that others share similar wounds. Mutual empathy creates validation. Another way is the group as a mirror. It reflects back our values and humanity. 6. Conscious practice of shared joy. One way is daily exercise. Write down one good thing that happened to someone else each day and reflect. What part of me resisted celebrating it? What part of me did? Another way is emotional retraining. Consciously express gratitude for other successes, even if we do not fully feel it at first, as an act of internal healing. Healing the wound of indifference gives us the chance to return to ourselves with more presence, love, and patience. This process is not always linear and requires focus, effort, and the desire to heal. Every conscious step we take toward healing this wound creates space for greater affection and connection with ourselves and the world. May the light of truth and supreme consciousness illuminate us and love transform us. Until next time.